about camp, and come with another lesson dealing with the phrase holy matrimony, right? Which when you get into it, basically goes back to the Queen of Heaven worship. You know, worshiping the worship of the woman, putting the woman over the man, right? As the scripture said would happen. But right, when you go to get married or whatever have you, America has the custom of the man, getting down on one knee, and asking, right? Just that in itself is off, but asking the woman, will she be, that man marriage, will she accept, so it's already one-sided, it's based on the fate of the woman saying yes or no, as if you're, going to get with this woman or not, versus, early in our history, and according to the law, right, a man would just take hold of a woman. You saw a woman that, that you like, you want to get with, you would take hold of that woman, find the father, and say, hey, I'm trying to deal with your daughter. I'm dealing with your daughter. You pay your dowry or whatever unto the father, and that's pretty much that. You consummate the marriage, and then you're married. And it's not like this American society where you have to ask the woman, and some scenarios, the man may ask the father or the brother or whatever have you. Well, ultimately, it's based on that woman, accepting your answer. It's not even, the father may like the guy, but if the woman say no, then, it's cut off, right then and there. But just to fast forward, when you get married, under Esau's law, getting the ring and all that, and filing with the state, and you go through the ceremony, they say, basically, in holy matrimony, right? So I wanted to just hone in on this word matrimony, just to show, as we look up words, just to show what it go back to. So on Anamine online, right, matrimony, say century 1300, right, the married state, the relation of husband and wife, wedlock, the sacrament of marriage, right. It says matrimony, marriage, and directly from the Latin matrimonial, wedlock, marriage, and plural wives, right? So that's a tidbit, right? In this society, you can't do that. It's only one woman, one wife, right? So that's a hint, clue right there, in the sense that, we're set up as men to have more than one woman, right? You desire women for a reason. Just because you get married to one woman, right, you're not gonna desire no other women. No other women look attractive. Like that's crazy. That's nonsense. The Lord gave us a high. That's why we have testosterone for a reason. Because that hormone is set up for us to be interested in women and to want to take hold of one, but like I said, in America, you can't do that, You gotta play the nice guy role, right? But just to read on, it says, from matron, mother, see mother, suffix signifying action, state, condition. So, mother, we know that's the female persuasion, right? Right? If anything, it should be a holy patrimony, all right? Because the father, right? Patron goes back to the male perspective, father, all right? And the man is the head of the household, right? But yet again, with Esau, all right, who is the so-called white man today, aka the devil, when he sets up a society, all right, or when he was set up to rule, all right, his role in the earth was to turn everything upside down. So everything that you think or been taught is correct in this world actually, is actually the other way around, I want to look this up in another area here. I looked it up earlier. Matrimony. Let's type it again. State of being married. I have to jump down here. Said Latin matrimonium from matter, mother. Right? Now you know that this refers to the woman, right? Which is, the whole setup of going about to even get married. Like I said, you got to bend down on one knee, you got to submit, but you're submitting yourself to the woman in that instance, all right? Going to get a ring, right? The ring that you hope she likes, right? And you're at her beck and call, or you're just hoping, that she sees you as being worthy, all right? When the woman is set up as the servant, all right, she's supposed to serve you. So the woman ain't supposed to be set up on no pedestal here in America, right? And just to add, they don't call it the kingdom of heaven for nothing. It's called the kingdom. It's not going to be the queendom of heaven. Meaning it's going to be set up with the male perspective in charge. All right? Calling shots, ruling, judging. All right? So again, I had just typed this in Google, and this movie app popped up. I guess it was an actual movie. It says a comedy film that came out in '94 or whatever. But I just want to show, right, the imagery, right? You got the term holy matrimony, and look, you got the woman right next to a little boy, showing that's what they do, especially with the Jake male when when you submit yourself to the woman by way of marriage under Esau's law, you're basically being son, you're being made a little boy, because what do they say, when you actually are married, right, for a number of years or whatever, for any period of time, right? They have a term, they say happy wife, happy life, or something like that, right? Happy life, happy wife, however it go. But just showing that this whole society is into pleasing a woman, because if you don't, and you so-called cheat, right? Meaning you desire another woman and you go after her, right? Now you're considered a cheater, and now now that's a just cause for divorce or whatever. Now the woman divorces you, it has the right to take half of everything you own. All right, that's totally against the law. All right, when the woman is divorced, the woman actually goes out with nothing, according to the Bible. You know, but like, hey, in this society, all right, it's set up. You know, like I say, Queen of Heaven worship. You know, the society is set up to tear the man down. Right? So basically, I say that all to say that, you know, in these times, you know, seeing we in high profile prophecies right now being unveiled, you know, if you don't have a woman, you're better off not trying to get one, not trying to get married or none of that. You know, you'll get those women in the kingdom. But right here, right now, the women, they know it. They see the pattern, right? They use it basically as a come up, right? The product of being married or getting married, right? Marriage is so, you have to use that term loosely, because now it's not, it doesn't hold its true integrity. You know, women use it, like I say, as a come up. You know, they may get with a dude, be with him for, I don't know, 3 to 7 years, with the whole premise of divorcing the guy. They already know that they're not intending on spending their whole life with this individual. You know, if they see it's something they can gain out of you, you know, they'll go along to get along. They'll play that game. You know, whether it be alimony, child support, or whatever. You know, they'll do that just to set themselves up to where they don't have to work, or at least they ain't got to work as hard. You know, they get all those little free goodies that Esau dishes out through his court system. You know, so just real quick, just want to close out with a scripture. And there's so much more we can bring out on this subject, but I just want to do a quick video just to highlight, just a little, word highlight that the scriptures talk about, giving your strength to a woman, or rather not do that. Let me see if I can find it. This is Proverbs 31. Actually, I started at the top. It said, this is Proverbs 31:1. It said, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. So check this out. This way of thinking, right, actually came from a woman, right? Obviously, an Israelite woman, a woman that was in her right mind, right? Not these so-called MBs that we have now, all right? They sit up, shit, you know what they are, just thought boxes, And hey, they get with whoever, however, and whenever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it do, to get a quick dollar. Needs women to do it. Alright? You can't put nothing past them. But it says, what, my son, and what the set of my womb what? The sodomite vows. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways that which destroyeth kings. God. So, hey, by way of you giving your strength unto a woman, that destroy you. And, hey, we've seen it time and time again, you know. There's certain actors and ball players, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? That they get these women, all right, before the deal or even after the deal, and be with these women for yet so long. They get divorced and shit. They taking half of their fortune. You know, hell, one guy come to mind, right? When she was stupid, Tiger Woods. Right, taking that Edomite woman to be his wife, to be his actual wife. You know, you just giving your money away, right, to a whole nother nation that don't even like you, that hate you. You know, but that's the point. You know, give that strength to a woman. You know, and basically you go into that whole marriage ceremony. If you ask who, that's what you're doing. So, you know, if you want to just have a woman, just have a woman. You know, y'all just coexist. But, you know, going through that whole, spiel of getting the ring and going under Esau's laws and this and that, you're basically, you're entrapping yourself, you know. Because if it go left, you know, it ain't going to go in your favor, right? Because as you know, it should be able to see, right, everything is like I said before, is catered to the woman. So they going to make sure the woman come out on top, right? So, you know, that's all I wanted to share on that. With that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushed this word, that truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.